In the attempt to record episode 11, disaster has struck. Now, the keen-eye viewers at home might realize that today is not Friday. It's a Saturday. And you might say, why? How? The podcast comes out on a Friday. It's recorded and then uploaded a week later on the Friday. Well, here's the thing, okay? We experienced some major technical difficulties. For some reason, my audio didn't get recorded this week. So, what I'm going to have to do is put myself into a time machine and take myself back 1 week. And I'm going to re-record what I believe to be the original audio a second time over, using my highly trained actor skills. So everybody at home here, I need your energy. I need you to come with me. Come say the words with me. We all know them. We all love them. Acting. Acting. Acting.
I've seen them come, I've watched them go, watched them rise, witnessed it and watched them blow. Watched them all blossom and watched them grow. Watched the lawsuits when they lost the dough.
Hello, and welcome to Who Watches Watching the Detectives, a weekly podcast which is unlike any other on the internet.
We have looked.
We didn't find anything.
I've tried looking. They won't let me. They stop me every time I try.
No, because you look in the wrong places.
I already...
My name is Summer.
My name is Eleanor.
I'm quite illustrious, thank you.
See, apparently I said illustrious, but I don't remember that. And I'm tempted to introduce Grace.
Fucked up. Yeah, that's me. I want to be illustrious. What do I have to do to get upgraded to illustrious?
Well, I have to do something I don't remember.
Fuck!
I don't remember what it is, unfortunately. So figure it out next time, and hopefully you can be illustrious. Oh yes, today is episode 11.
11 sounds right, yeah. The days and the weeks and the recording sessions, they all start blurring together.
They really do.
Were in the double digits. How are we still feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
March 13th?
If you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
I can believe it, because every Friday I wake up in the morning at a normal time, just in a cold sweat, knowing what I have to do.
Oh God, it's Friday.
So how was everybody's watch this week?
Bad.
My watch was wonderful. Because you know what? I was proven right.
You were. Little housekeeping.
Yeah.
Fucked up. I don't want to say
you guys! Fuck you!
Thank God Summer has echoes this
So,
week.
if...
I have no personal stake in this. Yeah.
Summer, before I ask you this question, could you please tell the audience what you have confirmed?
I believed that one line that Violet says is, I think she's balling the guy who...
You believe that there were two lines?
There were two and there are.
I don't know where the second one is.
I do. I have a timestamp. I think she's balling the guy who picks up aluminum cans. And then she talks about balling musicians at 59:32. Look it up. Look it up.
I don't have to, because we know.
Yeah, I'm right all the time. You don't need to applaud much.
You don't need to look into it.
Sorry.
Here you go.
I'm clapping. Discord's not picking it up, but I'm clapping.
And thank you so much for clapping.
Yeah, I thought you would appreciate it, see?
I do.
Off of that discovery, because I also looked into this because I wanted to prove you wrong so badly, and then you were right. So, egg on my face, I guess. The subtitle, she also says balling.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
She verbally says balling.
Yep.
Can we now all agree and put it to rest that she says God's will?
No.
No, those are two different experiences.
Because, what the fuck are you doing with your microphone, by the way, Summer? But yeah, because they definitely say Cubs win. Then I'm saying something here.
Can we please?
No, again, what is this sound, Summer? Stop fucking with the microphone. Jesus fucking Christ!
God's will is canon, and I will die on that hill, goddammit.
I mean, you could die there, but we're gonna have to bury you.
On the hill, preferably.
And you can. I welcome it.
Okay.
I'm so...
What is this sound?
I'm so committed to God's will, I'm willing to spend the rest of my earthly days and ghostly nights.
Like Prometheus.
But then we'd have to find a new host, and I just think that would be difficult.
Well, no, get the Ouija board back out. It'll be fine.
I know, but the Ouija board needs to charge up. It's just not that strong.
What about your ghostly days and earthly nights?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I'm saying here.
No, it was...
Something words.
The planchette is moving so fast.
Oh, right,
I'll just go faster. I mean, I'll go slower. It's fine.
I'm talking about how difficult it is to read the planchette at high speed, and then Grace is like...
It's not for you.
It's like... I'll just move the planchette faster, and that's not the problem.
I'm gonna...
You know, I really don't.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you guys back on the God's Will train.
Grace.
It's Cubs win. It's Cubs win.
I heard a rumor,
What?
Grace, that you
A
have
rumor?
something to show us.
Oh my god.
Oh, I do, yeah. Yeah. A little birdie told you.
A big, large
A little
bird.
birdie told you.
A giant,
big, large bird
majestic
that is-
bird.
Bird.
A big, large bird that is suspiciously me-shaped told you.
What?
Yeah. I was so inspired by your edit, Summer.
We all were.
Aww.
You guys know me. I have a background. A vague editing background.
Of course, you go to art school. You've dabbled in many genres.
I go to art school. I do film. I made an edit.
Yes.
I've been very excited about this edit for a very long time. I've been wanting to make an edit like this.
For a long time.
No. Like, not this specific edit, yes. The type of edit I've been cooking on and stewing for months and months and months. This trend is so dead, I'm beating a dead horse. If you could please.
I'm hopping in. A second visual segment on our podcast in a row. I know, folks.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The rules.
I'm so excited and I'm so proud.
Oh my
That's
fucking god, it's
awesome.
fantastic.
My most favorite recent TikTok trend.
And it is recent.
Like months ago, I started making an in-time version of this and then I abandoned it because I was like, I don't want to
I'm gonna be honest, it's more than a couple months ago.
interact with that movie. And I did this one. I know, Summer, you worked on yours during your watch, which I really do commend. I did this on my own time. This is my day off work.
Oh wow. That's impressive in its own way.
Yeah, I sat down, I clipped through the movie, I interacted more than I had to in 1 week.
Extracurricular.
I would have vlogged it, but I didn't really watch it. I just kind of jumped around
That's okay.
until I found clips that I liked.
Jump,
And I
jump
also
around.
did not, like, everything was so intuitive. I was like, okay, this goes here, and this goes here.
Yes. You feel that shit with your heart.
Oh, yeah. There was, like, 2 or 3 clips that I moved around.
That's the kind of thing about editing. You just kind of let your intuition guide you. It's very easy until it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Until you have to, like, do something. But this was, like, easy dub. It's so fulfilling.
Djibouti
It's so
dubs.
stop with Djibouti dubs. This is the 3rd Djibouti dubs reference in like this week. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. My public Djibouti dubs crash out.
Nobody's gonna know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't remember what the joke was, so I can't repeat it.
Can we get Djibouti dubs to come out of retirement to do the movie?
Hey, I didn't know Djibouti dubs before you started talking about Djibouti dubs.
Is he retired? What do you think he's up to
That's
nowadays?
crazy.
I don't know, he probably has a
Rolling in
family.
his Djibouti dubs cash. 75 years old, rolling in the like red copper pan money.
Yep, absolutely.
Residuals. He's got more money than fucking ShamWow.
Oh my god. Shout out to ShamWow, by the way.
I was gonna say before we get too off track, we should do a segment, but
Jumping in straight off the bat, not even gonna make any notes? I got notes to talk about.
oh my god, I didn't.
Oh, we're back to notes?
I had a one-track mind today, and it was to prove you wrong.
I took one note, and I can talk about it whenever because it's more of a question than a note. So it's a good thing we're talking about it first because it's like also the first thing that happens in the movie.
Okay. I truly do not know what this is about, by the way.
We've never really talked about. I feel like we skirt around the opening scene of the movie with the commercial. We've never really addressed it. I just feel like we don't really talk about it.
Grace.
Or we haven't talked.
Grace, I have talked about this, and you yelled at me.
'Cause
You
you
got
were
really,
wrong.
really mad, and you yelled at me.
But I also think that my question segues back into what you were saying.
Okay.
Have we ever? And then maybe we have talked about this. The implication that Neil would shoot a customer over a white tape.
Yes, Grace, we talked about this literally in the first episode, I think.
Dementia Man Strikes Again.
Literally, I was like, isn't it crazy how he would shoot a guy
Sorry.
overdo
Back
videotapes?
up,
And
yeah.
then you're like, no, that never happened.
Can I get like a construction vehicle beeping backup as I take myself out of this conversation?
Yeah, I think this
Yeah.
was episode 1 discussion.
Yeah. No, I just said that,
Well, that was 10 episodes ago.
I guess.
You're right, I'm so sorry. That's past the statute of limitations for Grace's memory.
You're legally allowed to repeat bits after 10 episodes. It's confirmed.
Who's gonna know? It's telepathy.
Our loyal fan.
What is this? Some kind of deja vu all over again?
Yeah, something like that.
Do I smell a segment?
What? A segment?
Da 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 da.
Huh? What?
No, not that one.
Bum 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 bum.
Da 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 da.
Bum 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 bum
No,
bum.
no, never mind. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm jumping
I don't
around.
want to do a
Da-da-da-da.
segment. I don't want to do a
Bum bum
segment.
bum bum bum.
Da 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 da. Sequel
I have
seekers.
sequels.
Sequel seekers.
I have sequel. I thought it was sequel squad.
Shit. It's actually both. Yeah, it's both. Both.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm more afraid of one than I am the other.
They're
One of them I get excited. The other one I'm really scared
they're
of.
the same. They're the.
The segment
It's
that
not my
makes you
turn, is
afraid.
it?
Nope. It's Summer's turn.
It's my
Oh, thank
turn.
God.
Fuck! I wouldn't have introduced the segment if I knew it was my turn. What a terrible turn of events this is.
Something. This is hell, by the way.
Oh shoot!
Audience, I'm separated by 2 weeks of audio.
Here's my sequel.
I should have done this right after recording. I don't know.
Of course, we all know that deep at the root of this entire movie lies one company, and that is Poland Spring Water.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes.
And so, of course, Violet realizes this too. She sees the truck everywhere. She's drinking the water. She offers Killian some Poland Spring Water.
Yes.
That's because she works for Poland Spring.
Holy fucking shit, dude. That's crazy.
I
She
see.
is doing guerrilla marketing.
Oh my god. I think Summer just broke this whole thing wide open.
It's quite fraudulent, and in the sequel, she returns to the Poland Spring factory, and she tries to return to her life, but she realizes that now it's empty without this terrible, terrible man.
So what you're describing is actually the plot of Wall-E.
I've never seen Wall-E.
That's not true. There's no way.
I'm sorry, I was in a blank white room for the first 22 and a half years of my life. It wasn't supposed to be. I've just never seen Wall-E.
All right, the joke was that Sequel Seekers is us
I don't believe that.
ham-fisting other movies into this movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is where the twist comes in, because Lucy Liu's boss, who is of course Meryl Streep,
Of course, dude. Holy shit.
Well,
she sends her
okay.
on a secret project.
This is just Wall-E. You're literally
And that project takes her far, far away. To Poland, in fact.
this is literally just Wall-E. This is still Wall-E.
Because the springs they've been overtaken.
Oh my god.
There's a
What?
beaver dam.
The springs that are in Maine, the Poland Spring.
A beaver
Oh
dam.
my god.
In
The Beaver Tails
no
dam.
more beaver tails
The Beaver Tails
Beaver
truck.
Tails. Sponsored.
Yeah, the Beaver Tails truck is polluting the Poland Spring.
in Maine.
Yeah.
Poland.
I didn't realize they expanded that far out. They made it to Poland before they made it stateside.
It's
They are
fucking-
stateside.
They're what?
What?
What? I don't believe that.
Anyway.
Pause the sequel. I'm going to Beaver Tail.
We brought it back, folks.
They didn't think it was possible.
And Lucy Liu,
You missed it.
Yep.
Lucy Liu's in over her head, and she knows there's only one person she can call, and it's Cillian Murphy.
The Canadian.
It's Neil Adventure, and he's reluctant to join her in Poland because he's been betrayed by her once again.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the most gullible man in the world, so he does eventually go.
As we have established. And it's actually kind of offensive to gullible people.
Is he not gullible enough to be gullible?
Shout out my fellow gullible people.
I just think it's a little rude is all.
And they have one last crime heist together, taking down the Beavertails truck and saving the Poland Spring. And when they return to America, Lucy Liu has to decide if she wants to abandon her life at Poland Springs and stay with Cillian, or if she wants to go back to Meryl.
And this is the actual Meryl Streep, not Meryl Streep in character.
It is Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep as herself.
Meryl Streep as herself as the leader of Poland Spring?
Yes.
This is very, very much like...
Oh.
This is like adaptation all over again.
No, I was just asking for clarification. That was like my only question.
Like you didn't know?
I feel like all of my sequels have been so dog water, I can't say anything else about anyone's sequels. So I kind of stay quiet.
I think you misunderstand the purpose of sequel seekers / sequel squad entirely, Grace.
I have been batting away movie deals left and right because I'm just too busy with the podcast.
Of course. I mean, it's only fair that you would be kind to us and keep us in the loop.
And, you know, I'm gonna let the viewers decide who she ends up with.
It's Meryl.
Is she gonna stay with Cillian, or is she gonna lock lips with Meryl Streep?
It's Meryl.
I'm Team Meryl.
Hashtag Team Meryl. That's the obvious
I'm
answer.
Team Meryl all day, sorry.
Obviously.
No, there's no question. No hesitation.
No hesitation.
The Devil Wears Prada, good
Meryl-
ending.
Oh my fucking god.
Meryl has they shooters.
And it's us.
And scene. That was my sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll put
It's
that.
impossible
yeah.
to tell that I made it up on the spot. Nobody can tell.
What? Really? Did you change it from Wally when Eleanor called you out on it being Wally?
It was just Wally.
I mean, I knew that Wally was about pollution, so I still kind of went with pollution.
From the Beaver Tales.
Beaver Tails based pollution. Pollution is awful. Get the fuck out of
Pollution?
here. Podcast over. Killian, take us out of here. Play us out.
No, it's too
Killian, play
early.
me out.
This is very special to me because in like
Killian,
Put
stop
him away. Get
playing.
I was
Eleanor, I need you to have a little Killian peeking out of the corner, and then he shrinks away.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing... Editor Eleanor speaking. I'm not doing any shit.
Please.
Please.
No. Because... I hope I'm not talking about something else right now. The fact that I have to re-record my previous lines is... it's a hellish experience, and I hope you...
It's just
He's got
too
all
damn
11 episodes
efficient.
up.
I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is this is a psychological torture far worse than having to watch this movie 100 times. Oh, right. I'm talking about how keen-eye viewers would remember that I'm watching a new upload of Watching the Detectives to YouTube every week.
What?
What?
And I found an episode, or this episode I found an upload where it's super censored.
That's a little less exciting.
Where they censor out a bunch of words and stuff. It makes a brand new watching experience.
New is very
Brand new movie.
a very interesting
now.
turn.
It is a very new movie on account of I don't expect the censorship, but they bleep out all the swears, but not all of the swears.
Oh.
For instance, like tits, that's censored. Shitty bands, not censored. Stupid is a slur, and we will censor it. They cut out the sex scene.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoever did the captions for this upload put like a ton of time and effort in. Like in the picnic scene when Buddy and Marcia are kind of talking over each other and Neil, it specifies who's saying what line.
Oh, that's beautiful. And did
Can
they
I-
say God's
can I
will in
ask-
the caption?
I'm gonna be honest, I was locked in for most of the movie, but I was not paying attention during the God's Will Cubs win scene.
Wow. Wow.
I'll have to look at your log of watches, and I'll have to go back in. And yet you still.
I can't
You
remember
won't-
what
you
I'm
won't
saying.
accept.
So truly, I hope you guys are okay with this, audience. Hopefully, this novelty of me recording over myself in the past is interesting enough for you to be compelled. I don't.
Shitty band.
Shitty bands.
Shitty Bands isn't censored, but the band names are. And
I was gonna say, there's no way they let Trojan Horse get through.
Trojan Horse got cut out. So did I don't remember what the other bands are. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, he says in the bathroom scene, the lighter cut. He goes.
Hashtag release the flamethrower cut. I want it. I want it.
He goes shit, and then they censor that out.
The fact that those are bleeped is really funny because it's like really quiet.
But they're like really non-committal about like whether or not shit is censored or not. And it's like the whole movie, I'm sitting there waiting for people to say shit. Like during Shitty Bands. Shitty Bands is not censored, though you think it would be. Trojan Horse, Shitting Bricks is censored.
You're gonna have to bleep that out.
Shitting Bricks is censored. The slur for Romani people, that's censored, obviously. I don't know what else I'm saying. Truly, I'm so sorry. This is such a nightmare situation.
That's so interesting.
I don't know what is interesting. Again, I'm so sorry, people. I'm saying something. I'm being so funny. You have to trust that I'm being funny in these situations because as somebody who doesn't know what I'm saying.
Oh, ew.
Oh, so they shifted the audio.
Oh yeah, this is
over.
where I was talking about how they cut out the sex scene but kept the audio in.
There's no sounds. It's just the song.
Right. They take the song from the sex scene and they put it in the pool scene.
Well, the song is still playing in the swimming scene.
Yeah, it's still playing
But
in
is
the
it-
swimming scene. But is it the start of the song?
No, they cut like the start of the
That's
song.
what I was asking.
Yeah, with the vocals, they just put that in.
I see.
That's so strange.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. They put like so much.
So you found the puritanical cut.
The puritanical cut where you're allowed to say shitty bands. Goddamn, I think is allowed. Goddamn is fine. They're not religious.
Oh, yeah.
Bugger is censored.
I see.
Interesting. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Shit down your throat is perfectly fine. Knock it off, you crazy. Bleep, bleep. That's cut out. Jerking off was bleeped. Gullible son of a beep.
Interesting though. It's really, really interesting. This movie is
It's the censorship is so inconsistent. It was genuinely fascinating.
it's just funny because like I feel like this is not the movie to transfer international lines like
Oh
that.
yeah. I was saying that because I think the channel is Southeast Asian, it's like a cultural issue, and that's why they censored it.
Sure. I understand. Yeah. I thought you were saying gullible itself was bleeped.
Yeah, gullible son of a bleep.
It's
Good
technically
for them.
considered a slur.
Yes, schizo.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna get stupid,
Stupid is slur is bleeped. That's a slur. Schizo, that's fine. Again, I was jumping all over the list. It really makes my
I
job.
still think
So like when you're watching the same movie over and over again, you notice things differently, like different things pop up into your head. And like you might think that the movie's changing, but you know that it isn't. But me, I'm watching a different upload, and so there are real changes occurring in the film.
You're going to
You're having
give
a
yourself
fluid experience.
psychosis.
Yeah, truly.
that's what I'm worried about. I went on the DVD again. It was fine. I don't know why there's something about the YouTube experience that makes it a lot more enjoyable because there are those variables. When I put the movie out, you talk about these changes, and I have it on DVD. It's a solid item that exists and is never going to leave my house, and it's not going to change. No one else is going to take my DVD and edit it. But you talk about these changes, and I'm always a little nervous. I'm always like, but what if someone takes my DVD and, like, I don't know, add subtitles to it, or, like, I want that experience too. I get jealous.
Something that I appreciate is that Neil doesn't know how to recommend people movies. Like, it's so clear that he likes and appreciates boring movies, and the movie that he recommends for her to watch is so boring that she falls asleep during it, and just like he's an idiot and doesn't know.
It's so cute.
That's where we differ. Is I would be hyper like what kind of movies do you like? Do you like blah 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 blah? I'm not recommending you something I like solely because it's good.
Although he didn't
I think that's fucked
recommend them.
up.
She picked out 2 movies and he just said which.
This is true.
Well, no, like, it's the thing. It's like she had what I think is implied to be 2 different types of the same genre film, where they're both detective films, but one is like more of like an action adventure, and the other is like this slow burn. That's why that's why Neil asks the clarifying question about the medication, because if he has to leave every 5 minutes because he's shitting, then he doesn't want the slow burn. You know, but if that's the action film, but if he's like,
Some kind of medication like erythromycin.
yeah, like if he's zonked out on like a painkiller or sleep medicine, then a slow film would actually be super interesting, or at least they'd be more willing to sit through and they wouldn't miss out on stuff. Anyway, yeah,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I think it's interesting.
It was a test, her first test, and he failed.
He failed it so astronomically bad. It was really sad.
Big fail guy he is.
Yeah, girl fail.
Mr. Fail. They call him Mr. Fail.
And what an honor.
Killian Fail Army Murphy.
Fail Army. Fail Army, we got a guy for you.
Fail Army, hit us up. We got a guy. His name's Neil.
Fail Army, have you ever seen a movie?
Fail Army, do you know Love?
I don't think Fail Army has ever seen a movie.
No, they're too busy making compilations.
Would you guys buy physical? I'm a big physical media guy. Would you buy a physical Fail Army DVD?
No.
Like America's Funniest Home Videos?
No, walk with me, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Hold my hand.
America's Funniest Home Videos is what I said.
Hold my hand and walk with me for a little bit. It's
I say it later.
no, like, okay, so this only makes sense if you live in a world where these already exist. Fail Army comes out, and they're like, hey guys, we're coming out with DVD fail compilations. And everyone goes, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard of in my life.
America's Funniest
And then,
Home Videos. AFV.
yeah, America's Funniest Home Videos, but it's Fail Army on DVD.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm buying that shit.
And they say, hey guys, buy our DVDs. And everyone says no.
I would.
And so they just kind of sit there, right?
I'd buy it.
And then flash forward about 4 years,
Uh-huh.
the world has ended.
Okay.
It's post-apocalyptic Earth.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That was quick.
You stumble.
So this is like it's like Rain of Fire where you have to reenact Star Wars for the bunch of children.
Yeah.
front of the fireplace.
You have to tell these stories. Yeah. And then you're out and you're scavenging for food and supplies in like an industrial park,
Microwave parts.
and you find a storage facility.
Uh-huh.
And you guys are like, holy shit, it's a storage facility. Let's break into these storage units and get whatever's in there.
Like, God, I hope there's food in here.
Maybe tools.
Yeah. And these
My
storage
child has pneumonia. They've got a fever of 103 degrees.
you open up a storage unit and it's just boxes on boxes. Fail Army Volume 1 through 39.
Oh my God.
Are you still...
I'm killing myself on the spot. I'm eating glass. The world is populated by roving bands of gangs and cannibals, and we've reinvented chattel slavery.
The only comfort you have is Fail Army.
Yes, something like that.
I'm just saying...
This is the road.
Yeah, exactly. This is the road. You've reached the end of your treacherous journey only to realize the worst part is yet to begin.
And all the comfort you have is Fail Army compilations on DVD box sets. This is truly a nightmarish future.
Maybe you can burn them for warmth.
I don't think so. I think the plastic fumes would kill you so fucking quickly.
Oh, no, I don't have a lot of DVDs. I have exactly 3 DVDs that are on my bookshelf right now. I have Aragon,
Oh.
and I have 2 copies of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Hell yeah. That rules.
I have it on DVD and on Blu-ray.
Fuck yeah.
I don't have a Blu-ray player.
Some might say too many movies.
You have so many movies, Grace. I have the extended edition Lord of the Rings in 720p.
Oh,
That
wow.
rules.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
That's really special, actually.
Yeah, it's all blurry. There's DVD commentary.
I have about 12 copies of Speed Racer.
Yeah, we all know.
I've got a good Criterion collection growing.
That's actually pretty basic.
I'm gonna pick up. There's a sale in like 2 weeks or something.
Okay.
I have 2 copies of Red Eye. I know that.
Oh, hell yeah, man. We gotta watch Red Eye again.
I'm the type of guy
to watch Red Eye 70 times. That's not what I said originally.
Thumbs up for me for doing such a good job.
I don't know what I said. I'm saying something here again. I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
What?
Surely this constitutes...
Oh my god.
So true. So true. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, fucking Christ. I had a good joke then.
Oh shit. Wait, did you debut your new jingle last week, or is this the...
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I got excited. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, you're getting ahead of yourself here. Summer!
Yes.
It is time for you to tell us your one true pair, I think.
My one true pair?
Oh my god, I'm so smart.
You want to know
You want to know
my one true pair?
No, actually, I'm sorry. I entirely misspoke. Grace!
Ah!
Grace, maybe you can go?
But Eleanor,
What?
I want to know your one true pair.
Me?
Yeah.
You want to know my one true pair?
No, sorry, I meant Summer.
Okay, go ahead, Summer.
It's Lucian and Jonathan.
What? But
So true.
already? I feel like we were saving that one. That was the in case of emergency, break glass for one
No,
true
but-
pair.
Here's the thing: is it's not, because it's just inherently true. It's not an emergency. It's just a fact. I think you could use that one as many times as you want.
And we're going to have to
I could
recycle because there's only 10 characters in this movie.
I mean, I think you're being a little pessimistic on our creativity.
Actually,
I think we.
can I? Yeah. Can I actually? I'm gonna
Please, Grace.
combat that because I've come up with like 4.
Yeah, Grace. Is,
I actually have like a
Grace is breaking the mold.
no. Because here's the thing: is I have like a genuine one this week.
Oh, wait, what?
I know. Typically, I'm coming up with the constructs, but no, it's Frisbee guy and his Frisbee wife.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
I think that I feel bad for them, and they ruined a picnic. She's pregnant, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
They have a wonderful Frisbee
Yeah,
relationship.
And let me just say, she's the best actor in the entire movie.
She's great.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
a Frizz baby.
She's doing so much with her face acting and his lovely hot dog shirt.
Slap a copyright on that.
Again, I'm not doing anything. Fuck you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you can't make me because I'm in the future and you're in the past.
Anyway, you were saying about Frisbee wife.
Oh yeah, she's the best actor in the entire film. Look at her face next time. She's doing so much facial acting. She's really selling you on the whole event.
So that's everyone. Great job, guys.
Yep. Everybody's got their one true pair.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other hosts.
Eleanor, would you pretty please tell me
I think, did Grace just crash?
your OTM?
I thought she was doing a bit and then my internet cut out, but she's gone.
No, hello. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
The train that killed Winona came back for her. It wasn't done.
Well, this will be a really good bit that only Eleanor gets to hear.
I didn't realize the train was also a ghost.
Yeah, Ghost Train.
Alright, this has so many layers.
I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Eleanor, you do so much, and I am in awe of the work that you do. I just saw lightning flash. Is the storming really bad? Is it that bad?
The grief is taking over.
The power's still on. I'm still here.
In memoriam of Grace, would you like to state your one true pair, and then we'll shout it up to the sky so that she can hear it up in heaven.
Yeah. My one true pair.
My internet is out, and I don't know what to do. Oh, it's back on? It's back on? Sorry, I was just saying, Eleanor, I really appreciate you and everything you do. You do a lot of work for this podcast, and you do a great job. Never mind, it's not back.
This is an entire nightmare. My one true pair is the keyboardist from American Sex Club and the beer he's sucking down.
That's great. Sometimes a relationship can be a man and a beverage. We're woke 3.0.
Grace, can you hear me?
Hello?
Grace?
Welcome.
Am I back?
Welcome
Am I
back,
back?
Grace.
Grace, can you hear me?
I just went to hell. I don't know
my
what just
God.
happened.
Oh my god.
I
You went to hell?
I was
I thought you
here
were in
and then
heaven.
Did you meet my boss?
that was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. It's gone again. Oh my god, I'm out again. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Hello? Hello, am I back?
Hello?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh my
I
god,
think-
Grace.
I don't know what's happening. No, I like your OTP.
I really thought you were gonna go to heaven. I'm kind of surprised you went to hell.
I'm like pissed about it. I don't think it was like I died. Like I think it was just like they wanted to like, I don't know.
Do you think it's because you're gay? Were the Republicans right?
Yeah, probably. I don't want to give them that.
It's definitely because of all the sins you've committed in
yeah,
your
the
life.
It's too many clusters.
So many crimes.
It's too many. I'm gonna be so real. It's too many gummy clusters.
Yep.
The weight of all the gummy clusters I've consumed has weighed down my soul.
It's like a Dante's Inferno type situation where you saw hell.
They should really put that on the package that if you eat too many, you automatically go to hell.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You go to hell before you die,
That feels
apparently, because
like
I'm fine.
A regulatory oversight.
Well, I think RFK is attempting to stop it, so
I still would eat them. Come and take it.
come and take my clusters.
Well, you're already going to hell, so there's no point in
I just bought.
withholding now.
I just bought a fresh bag of clusters.
Your Ebenezer Screws, you've been visited by the three ghosts of gummy clusters past.
The errors of my cluster eating ways. Oh no, fuck. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to do this. This is really embarrassing. And I know we're trying to record a podcast.
Only instead of learning from the experience and growing, Grace has realized that there is no point of improving and that she should just double down and eat more clusters. Because she's already gotten this bad, how much worse could it get?
The anti-Scrooge, you become more evil. He's like, well, I'm already fucked anyway. Why hold back now?
Yeah, absolutely.
To find out like when I'm speaking and when the podcast is going. Again, like I feel bad. It's probably infinitely easier for me to be quiet, but also you could use this. I don't know. Maybe. You can put a little spice on it. You hear my frantic clicking around. I'm trying to free myself.
Eleanor, Grace's ghost. My quote of the week is, I think she's balling the guy who picks up aluminum cans.
I'm so glad we're doing quote of the week now.
And I think that was my quote last week, which sparked this whole discussion, but it's also my quote this week. So nice, had to say it twice.
My Who Watches Watching the Detectives quote of the week is, I want to hold the baby.
Do we add Grace's quote in post and end here?
Oh, I'm back. I'm back again? Hello?
Oh, thank God.
Hello?
Oh my god, she's back. Grace!
Hello.
I got transferred again.
Grace, what's your quote?
Oh my god, my quote. So it's so funny because I was literally just preparing to do the quote of the week post-mortem in hell in case that I didn't come back this time. My favorite quote is in fact not a quote, but it is solely the silent exchange that Andy and Neil have when Andy opens the door. They look at each other and Andy goes like, huh, and Neil goes like, he like smiles, and then Andy looks down at the gun and he goes, whoa. And it is, I think,
Take it easy.
take it easy.
It's-
I think it is my favorite interaction. Sorry, I'm talking really fast. I'm really afraid they're gonna kill me again.
It's Glenn. It's Glenn. who
Not
opens
Andy.
the
It's
door.
Glenn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Andy's
I'm
the
a
one
fake
with the
fan.
shotgun. I
I'm
can't
scared
believe
right
you.
now. I'm really scared. You'll have to forgive me. Did I miss your intro?
No, the jingle will come out next week on account of this temporal issue that we're
This is so
experiencing
true.
now. Yeah, I'm
Check in.
so
It's
sorry.
gonna be a good jingle.
This
Yep.
has certainly been a chaotic episode, but we did find out one thing, and it is who watches Watching the Detectives.
It's us.
us.
I
we
found
did.
out a
We
lot
do.
more.
Yep.
I found out a lot. I'll tell you what.
I'm Summer.
My name is Eleanor.
I think I'm still Grace. I can't
and-
tell. I can't tell.
And
Killian,
you
is that
just
you?
watched a podcast.
Killian?
Killian plays
Is he here to
out.
play us
No.
out?
This is very special to me because in like the early 2000s, I was in America and I wasn't really happy with the sort of work I was doing, and I wasn't really happy with my approach to acting, and everyone was like, man, you gotta watch Cassavetes, and like it was kind of embarrassing that I hadn't watched it by then. So I went out and I bought this collection